What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Philadelphia Phillies rebuild franchise here in episode 5. I realized after I made the last video, I forgot to tell you what happened with the game we played. We actually won that 3-2. And then if you remember on the back end of that, we did the draft. So just to go over that one real quick before we get into playing this game. We took Andres Nieves, with our first pick. 19 years old, A potential, 55 overall. Fernando Cruz, 22, A potential, 65. Closer of the future, perhaps. Alan Favre, 54 overall, A potential, 21, but looks like he's going to be a stud. Josh Guy, 65, C potential, reliever, not the best. Andres Gutierrez, same thing. He's young, though. I don't know how good he'll get. Robert Woodruff, D potential, 53, 21. Can play outfield and shortstop. And then Earl Matola, another reliever. So kind of missed on the relievers, but I think they can help our AAA team. Maybe help us out in the bullpen. Who knows? Now this time of year, here around June, after the draft, I like to do some promotions. Promoted Alec Asher to AA, starting pitcher. He's not a big prospect, only C potential, but he can help them out. Also promoted Zach Eflin. He's one of our top 10 pitching prospects to AA. 62 overall, he's progressing. B potential, 22 years old. Hopefully he'll be able to help us in a few years. I did one other one, the one I think everyone's been waiting for, J.P. Crawford. Number 1 prospect. A potential, 74 overall. Promoted him to AAA. Ideally, I'd like to keep him down the rest of the year. I don't want to rush him. Obviously, especially we're like 15 games under 500. We're not going to be competing. Unless, if he rakes, though, and his overall goes up, he might force my hand. I might have to call him up. But otherwise, the plan is to keep him down the rest of this year. Hopefully, he'll be our shortstop opening day next year, 2017. Move Galvis somewhere, I don't know. But like I said, he'll probably stay down. But if he forces my hand, I might have to call him up. Okay, today we're going to take on the Milwaukee Brewers. They're 21-35. We're a half game better than them. So both teams rebuilding. Aaron Nola on the mound, looking to get his 4th win. It's been really one of the only bright spots of this team.
From the bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball next on the show.
Okay, so Aaron Nola, like I said, 3-2, 2.85 ERA in 11 games. 66 strikeouts to 20 walks. He's walking a little bit more than I'd like him to, but, we'll take it. Starting off against Scooter Gennett. 3-2 full count, and he's going to strike him out. First strikeout of the ball game. Aaron Nola now 1 out, taking on Jonathan Lucroy. He walks him. So a strikeout, the first guy, walk to the next guy. Brings to the plate Ryan Braun with 1 out, 1 on. And he's going to single up the middle to Herrera. And LaCroix's going for third. He's tagged out. Odubel Herrera with a nice outfield assist. So there's 2 down now. With Braun on first. Herrera comes up firing. LaCroix shouldn't even win. 2 away now for Chris Carter, and he struck him out to get out of the first. Aaron Nola, 2 Ks. No damage, 1 hit. Willie Peralta, 3-5. 4.35 ERA, 50 strikeouts, 16 walks.
You can see he's been struggling all year long. A lot of base runners.
Cesar Hernandez will come forward now as we give you a look at his home and away.
Cesar Hernandez leading off for us. Odubel Herrera slide to the 3-hole. Hernandez hits it to second, and he's going to beat the throw for an infield hit.
able to reach base.
And that will extend his hit streak to 10 games on the young season. Well, about halfway through, or third of the way through. Herrera later in the inning. The ball's going to get by. Hernandez going home. And that's a ruled an RBI double for Odubel Herrera. Next batter, Ryan Howard. Oh, got a replay first. Sorry about that. Herrera, nice. Rip. Should have been cut off. I think that's a single and an error, but they rule it an RBI double. And just like that, it's 1-0 Phillies. Now Ryan Howard with a runner on second, one out. And he's going to find a liner there. That's a gapper to second. He's got himself an RBI double back-to-back, in fact, and it's 2-0 Phillies in the first inning. Ryan Howard continues to hit, which is good. Keep his trade bait up. Maybe we can move him in a month or so. Ruiz now, another one maybe looking to trade. He singles. Runner's going to stay at third, so runner's on the corner with only one away.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy.
Bringing up Andres Blanco playing for Maikel Franco, who got a much-needed day off. And that's an RBI single for Andres Blanco. Getting himself a little bit of action there. David Lowe hits to short though. Second over to one. Double play to get out of the inning. But not before we hang two in the first. Top of the second, Nola taking on Peralta. Struck him out. Third strikeout of the game. Next batter, Domingo Santana. He goes down swinging. Back-to-back to start the second. Two down now. Next batter, and Jonathan Villar goes down. Nola strikes out the side in the second. He's got it working. Cesar Hernandez, 2 for 2 from the leadoff spot.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
With 2 down in the inning. Freddie Galvis comes up. And he's going to sky that to left. Braun has no problem getting there. And nothing going in the second, so strand one. Go to the top of the third now. Willie Peralta. Going to ground to Blanco. Blanco over to Howard. And he pulls him off the bag, and Peralta's safe. And that's just a stupid error. You're facing the pitcher. You got plenty of time. Take your time. Jeanette, though, next batter. Howard over to Galvis, back to the pitcher at first. And that's a double play, and the Fanatic, he loves it. We get out of the third. No damage. Andres Blanco again now. He's 2 for 2. Trying to earn some more playing time, I guess. I enjoyed hitting him with him in the game. I do a lot better than I do with Franco, so I don't know, maybe. David Lowe now. Nobody on. Blanco on first. And he decks deep to left or right center. And it's out of here. David Lowe. Ring that bell. 2-run shot. Phillies extend their lead. That's his 4th home run of the year. It's 5-0 ball game for the Phillies. David Lowe, a nice surprise this year. Elected to go with him over Aaron Alter, who I left in AAA. And so far, he has not disappointed. Keeping that average around 270 or so, and right there, he gets into one. And that's pretty good homer there. Bottom 4 now, Peter Borges. And he's going to get a base hit. And that was, I believe, was the next hitter. And Peralta just shaking his head. And that's about it. Council's going to pull him for Tyler Thornburg. So Peralta can't get out of the 4th. and he's not gonna be able to get that runner in, and we strand him in the fourth. 5-0. Aaron Nola now giving up a base hit. I believe that was Domingo Santana. 2 out, top of the 5th, facing Aaron Hill, and he's gonna hit one deep to left. Herrera, will he make a play? Yeah, he got it. Retire the side in the 5th. Fanatic, he's still dancing. Look at them moves. Bottom 5, Ryan Howard. He rips one, defies the shift, continues to hit. Like I said, hopefully that continues. I'd really love to trade him at the deadline. Get us maybe a couple prospects or something. Just something for him. Carlos Ruiz. He'll ground it to second, over to short. And the relay back to first is over his head. So he'll get second base. 2 outs for Andres Blanco. He's 2 for 2. And he strikes out swinging. Little cleanup at first, and that'll get out of the inning. So we strand another one, but it's still 5-0 Phillies. Bottom of the 6th, David Lowe homered in his last at bat, and he's going to hit the pitcher, Blaine Boyer, for an infield hit. And that hit the pitcher right in his arm. Consul's concerned. Boyer's shaking his arm. He's able to stay in the game, though. So it must not have been too serious. Here we go. Aaron Nola sacrifice bunting. The runner over, and chaos ensues. I don't know what Lowe was thinking. Trying to take third, and they get out of it. Top of the 7th, taking on Ryan Braun. Braun lines one. That's a double. Off the wall. Good job of playing it off the wall and getting it back in and only allowing a double, but Braun continues to be a thorn in Nola's side. Really the only one doing anything against him. Same inning, 2 out for Santana. And they'll pop up to Howard in foul territory. And he'll get out of it. So through 7, Nola scoreless. Galvis bottom 7. And he's going to dump one into the gap for a double. So Galvis having a pretty good day. Maybe it's the blue helmets. I don't know. Howard, 2 down, same inning. Galvis at third. Looking to get him in. And he pops one to deep left. Foul territory. And Braun makes the play and puts it away. Top of the 8th. Aaron Nola. Striking out Colin Walsh to get out of it. He continues to cruise. 3 hits through 8. Scoreless. Bottom of the 8th now. Carlos Ruiz. Walks him. Andres Blanco from the other side this time. That's another hit. His 3rd hit of the ball game. Runners on 1st and 2nd. Looking, he's trying to force my hand, give him some more playing time. Here comes David Lowe, 2 for 3 with a homer. Make that 3 for 4. Ruiz is going home. And that's an RBI single for Lowe. That's his 3rd RBI of the game. 6-0 Phillies. Aaron Nola, another sacrifice bunt. What would it be without more chaos? The throw is wide. Runs coming home. Nola ends up on second base. And that's going to make it 7-0 Phillies. The Brewers are just shooting themselves in the foot. No wonder they're 21-35. Not that we're any better, but we're not throwing the ball around like that. That's like Little League team. A beer league softball team does that shit. Next batter. Cesar Hernandez, and that's another error and another run. So 8-0 Phillies. The errors continue to plague the Brewers.
If you want to point, I don't think they want to walk him, so
Here comes Freddie Galvis now. 1 out. Runners on the corner. To second. Over to short. Back to first. Double play. The Brewers finally get out of the inning. But we hang 3 more. It's 8-0. Aaron Nola now looking for the complete game shutout. Facing Braun. Struck him out. And the ball game is over. Phillies win it. We improved to 22-34. Aaron Nola goes the distance. 3-hit complete game shutout. He gets player of the game. He has been our one bright spot. And I look forward to see how good he's going to get in the future. Hernandez, he had 3 hits in a ribby. Herrera 1 for 4.
The Phillies win this one 8-0.
Brewers had 3 errors in this game. Low though, 3 for 4 with a homer, 3 RBIs, couple runs scored. Blanco with that error. Others, like I said, Nola, he goes 9, 3 hits, 1 walk, 11 strikeouts. Gets that ERA down to 2.53. Simmed ahead, got swept by the Cubs. Swept the Brewers, got swept by the Cubs. Next time we're going to be taking on Steven Strasburg. He's 8-0, so maybe we can give him his first loss of the year. Do me a favor, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Like, share, comment. Let me know what your favorite part about this video was. What did you think all them Brewers errors? More importantly, though, make sure you come on back for episode 6. So we take on Steven Strasburg and try to give him that first loss, guys. Till next time.
It was their 5th straight victory. The Marlins smacked 15